Well, good morning again, and here we launch into a whole new subject. We just went through a whole series on the demoniac of the Gadarenes that was set free by Jesus, who was tormented and driven and in his crazy mind, and how now he was sitting at the feet of Jesus, clothed and in his right mind, the power of deliverance. Today we're talking about another subject. Can you raise the dead? Jesus was not the only person that raised the dead. Paul raised the dead. A young man fell out of the window while he was teaching in the book of Acts, and Paul went over and raised him from the dead. How about in the Old Testament? Elijah raised a boy from the dead. You see, God can give that authority to raise people from the dead, but you've got to believe. I'm telling you, you've got to believe you can do the works of Christ. We don't see this much in America, but I'll tell you what, I have been in foreign countries where they have many stories of people being raised from the dead who were dead for more than hours, who were raised from the dead and were alive. I was in North India, north of Navapur. A lady had been raised from the dead 6 days before we arrived there. And she'd been dead for several days. She'd been brought in a wheelbarrow to this man's village, this pastor's village, and he raised her from the dead. Be it unto you according to your faith. If you don't believe you can, you never will. And I know we in America are so intellectually oriented. We just say, well, this is out there, you know. We're just too religious for this kind of thing. Well, praise God for simple faith in parts of the world where they believe it can be done. And behold, one of the rulers of the synagogue came, Jarius by name, and when he saw Jesus, he fell down at his feet and begged him earnestly, saying, my little daughter lies at the point of death. Come and lay your hands on her, that she may be healed, and she will live. So he believed Jesus was going to heal her daughter. Now, it's interesting because Jarius was a ruler of this synagogue, and we see that his daughter was dying. But you know what? While Jesus was talking, actually a woman came, meanwhile, while Jesus was going there, and this woman who had an issue of blood, we'll talk about that tomorrow. And while Jesus was ministering to her, members of Jarius' household came and said, it's too late, too late. You don't need Jesus to come to the house. Jarius, your daughter, is dead. Oh my. We're going to see tomorrow what happened. We're going to see tomorrow what happened. But let me tell you something. Jesus has the power to raise the dead through you. Jesus said, the works that I do, if you believe, you shall do also, and greater works than these shall you do. John 14:12. Well, we're going to talk about it tomorrow. God bless you as we study this powerful subject. God bless.